You're hoping to pay down your credit card debt and you're considering a balance transfer to save you money. But should you do it? My name is Valerie Leonard, co-founder of Grinkmeyer Leonard Financial, and my job is to help my clients make wise financial choices. So credit card companies love to send you offers with low introductory rates and balance transfer options. And they're not always a bad thing, but there's a few things that you may want to consider before you do it. So transferring your balance is not the same thing as paying off your card. If you're going to move to a card with a lower interest rate or even a 0% interest rate, that is great. But you need to be disciplined enough to make payments that are going to be large enough so that your balance is going to be paid off by the time the introductory rate expires. Otherwise, you could end up paying more interest over time. Balance transfers can also negatively impact your credit score. Many people don't know that. So when creditors look at you, they want to see that you're paying your bills on time. They want to see that you're reducing your balances below 35% of your available credit, maybe even lower. And they want to see that you have a long history of using credit wisely, as well as they want to make sure that you're not repeatedly transferring balances from one company to another. You also want to consider any balance transfer fees that may apply. Sometimes there can be upfront charges. And then since closing long-standing credit cards can hurt you, you'll want to weigh the pros and cons that are associated with closing your old card that you're transferring. If you keep that old card open, you're likely to free up a lot of credit, but if the temptation to use that card is going to be too great for you, it may be worth the short-term negative impact to your credit score to keep from incurring more debt later on. And then if you transfer the entire balance of your credit card, you're going to have to qualify for a credit limit that's high enough to be able to accommodate that transfer. That may not always be possible, so it still could make sense to transfer a partial balance, especially if you're disciplined enough to pay off that amount that you're transferring over the introductory period. And I think the most important thing that I cannot stress to you enough, I try to stress this to my clients all the time, quit using your credit cards. If you really want to start saving money, you need to address the root of your problem, and that may very well be a spending problem. So a cash reserve is an excellent alternative to using credit cards for emergencies, and you may want to consider building your cash reserve while you're simultaneously paying off your debt. This is going to keep you from racking up more debt if an emergency comes up. So for more tips on making wise choices about your money, visit my blog, wisdomandsense.com, and I'm happy to be your guide along the way. So if you want to talk further, reach out to me.